Okay, you guys, it has been a long day of audiobook work. It's kind of been a slog. I'm brain tired, but I want to laugh, but I don't have a lot of time. So I went searching through my reaction list that I've saved up over the past year and a half or so. And I saw this little short one. It's about 5 minutes long. It's Bill Burr on the Jim Jefferies show. It's been a while since I've watched anything relating to Jim Jefferies, and a bit since I've seen something related to Burr, though I have seen Burr more recently than Jefferies. But this one is about the World Cup final and aging gracefully. Now, the date of this video, or the channel that I found it on, it's dated 2018, so that would have been the last World Cup. We've got another World Cup coming up this year. So feels a little bit relevant-ish, even though it's about 3.5 years old. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it and see what they have to say.
Joining me tonight is the creator and star of Netflix's F is for Family and one of the greatest comics ever. Please welcome back to the show, Mr. Bill Burr.
I just want to laugh when I see his face.
All right. I don't know why I need the card here. I feel like we could do this without the card. Did you watch the World Cup?
I watched some of the games. And then I watched the first half of the final.
You should watch the second half. It's way
I
more
didn't
important.
like the first goal.
Right.
That guy flopped on the ground, and then they gave him the kick, and then it goes in, and he's jumping around with like no guilt whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess he's talking about how a lot of times soccer players will fake like they've been so hurt so that they can get a penalty. A lot of times they're successful. And I don't even remember who won the World Cup. My husband loves the World Cup. He loves soccer. And you guys, I've just tongue-tied. I have not been converted. After all these years, I've been exposed to it through him. I would take American football any day over soccer/football. But I sort of peripherally pay attention to it. And of course, when the World Cup is going on, I'm exposed to it. But I could not tell you now who won last time. I remember when Mexico won the Olympics, the gold medal in the Olympics several years back in London, I think. Was it 2014? But I'm assuming that's what Bill's referring to. I did not see the final game of the 2018 World Cup.
and he's pointing at himself.
Right, like he did.
That guy.
I hate penalty kicks too. I hate penalty kicks because it just seems like such a lame ass way to make a score. It's so much easier to make a penalty kick. And I remember in the 1994 World Cup when Italy and Brazil were playing and it came down to penalty kicks. And I remember and that was the first time I'd seen a World Cup. I know I'm diverting. This is what happens when I watch these things. But that was the first time I'd seen a World Cup. And I remember being so bummed at how Italy lost that one because it all came down to the penalty kicks. I was like, that is such a sucky way to decide the game. You know, I mean, I know it's part of it. It is what it is. But I've always hated when a game is won on penalty kicks. It just seems like such a anticlimactic win. Okay. All right. Back to Bill. Go back a little bit.
That guy. Dude, like, if I was that guy's dad, if I was his father and he did that, nobody ever do that again.
So you're glad France won, right?
I love France, but I mean, I don't like. No,
really? Who loves France?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh God, I find it a painful bunch of. I don't mind France.
Well,
I
it's
don't
nice you just don't like America.
I don't like. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
I don't dislike America.
Oh,
I said
if
through
I
that
see one
entire.
more British or Australian hosting a show over here, shitting on America. Jesus Christ, acting like you're squeegeeing our third eye. Really, Jim? Is it up? You didn't notice.
How are you, Bill Burr?
That's great.
That should be a red flag right there. That I'm
a
telling
little
you,
bit curmudgeon-y.
That
That's
should
what I
be
always
that
say.
should be a red flag.
Well, I always say about you when they go, "What's Bill like?" I go, "He's going to make an awesome 80-year-old man. You're going to be the best fucking guy in a nursing home going, where's that other fucking nurse? That one was shit. This
already
one's
there.
stealing my stuff.
It's already there, he
I
says.
don't want the foreign woman. She complains too much."
I love being old.
You just turned 50. How's that working out for you?
It feels fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel any different. Although
Yeah.
I did 4 shows this weekend and I was tired. And that never happened. I was like tired from telling jokes and my back hurt. So maybe that is something.
You an exercising guy?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
keep myself in dude, you've traveled the country.
I have.
But being 50, looking like this, I mean, most people blow out their bodies by the time they're like 30. That's when I knew I was getting old because I started meeting people on the road going, oh, this guy's got like 6 years on me. And I'd be like, how old are you? He'd be like 28. And I'd be like, yeah.
Like, I substance abuse the out of. I've been very open about cocaine use and alcohol and whatnot.
Yeah, I heard
And
about
then
that.
Sometimes I meet people and it's like, I'm the same age as you. I'm like, what the happened to you?
Yeah.
Like,
I gotta say, I don't know.
I
Like,
don't have good genes. Like my parents are unattractive people. My
What?
mother.
Okay. Wow, what a thing to say. But Jim Jefferies isn't, he's not unattractive. I think he's fine. I mean, I can't imagine his parents. Come on. I don't know. I was not expecting him to say something like that. Okay.
Genes. Like my parents are unattractive people. My mother fucking pissed in that gene pool. Pissed in it.
What? What?
I really don't know what to do with that.
Nor do I.
Oh, come
I was
on.
gonna say something positive.
Come on. No. He looks fine. What the heck? I bet if his mother looks like him, I'm sure okay, she, not exactly, she'd be a feminine version, but he, okay, that just felt like that came out of left field. Him ragging on his parents and the gene pool and everything. Okay, what the heck? I wonder if he's got a good relationship with them or not. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say something positive about drugs. Like, no,
I never heard anything negative.
there is something about if you did heroin at some point in your life, for some reason you have abs until you're like 70. Have you noticed that? A lot of those rock stars, like,
And they get a lot of credit, heroin addicts. Like, if they give up heroin, people are like, he used to be on heroin, but he gave it up. They're like, that's really impressive. It's like if you give up smoking, everyone always praises you, like, well done giving up smoking. No one ever compliments the who never smoked.
Right, exactly.
No one goes, well done for avoiding that. They always get to the junkie and give him a hug, like, you're a good
because
person.
there's no movie, there's no art.
Yeah.
Thank you for not living under a bridge.
I had a friend who was a junkie, and now everyone praises him all the time. And his lowest point was he was at his grandmother's funeral, and it was an open casket, and he acted like he was crying over the coffin, and he was stealing rings.
Oh, wow.
Right? And then he tells the story, and he goes, that's behind me. And then people are like, I want to marry that guy. He's really-
Yeah.
And you're like, that's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. If he didn't do heroin, he would have been a banker or something. Stealing old people's pensions or something like that. Yeah, I know a guy with mental illness, and he tries to blame it on mental illness all the time. And it's just like, no, dude, that was very thought out.
Oh, yeah, I get the point he's making there. So about the heroin and the abs, I wonder, I mean, I don't know how true that is, but I wonder if it's because if you're hooked on heroin, you just don't eat a lot, so you're skinny, so your abs are showing. I have no clue. But with regard to what Bill Burr is saying, yeah, I do get the sense a lot of times that the whole thing about like a mental illness or whatever issue, I get the feeling that a lot of times it's used as an excuse to sort of justify or minimize or dismiss a person's actions, when in reality, it's not really reality. And really, when in actuality, it's not really that at all. They're just being a complete asshole and trying to hide behind the shield of mental illness, thinking that that's going to give them some sort of leniency or something. And I'm not even specifically talking, when I say leniency, that sounds like you're talking about things like crime. I'm not even talking, I'm just meaning in general leniency from people. So I think that's what he's referring to. I completely agree with him. I agree with Bill on a lot of stuff.
Thought out ness that you just did there. So stop acting like you're outside talking to a tree. You're not that kind of crazy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Burr.
That was a short.
Bill Burr's Monday morning podcast can be heard every week on All Things Comedy. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, man, I had a great time.
Whoa, okay, so this clip was short, but I thought it was going to be a cut down version of his full appearance. Now, maybe it was. You know what? Maybe it was. But it looked like it was seamless. It looked like he just came out. He sat down. They started talking about the World Cup. Then they moved into the gene pool. And then drugs. And then mental illness. And now it's done. That was either some really good editing that I just didn't pick up on. Maybe because I'm so brain tired right now. Or that was one of the shortest appearances ever. It wasn't even 5 minutes. And I say it wasn't even because he took a few seconds in the beginning to introduce him. And now he's leaving and it's 5 minutes and 2 seconds. No, 4 minutes and 54. Okay. Well, that was short and sweet. But I don't really have much more to add to it. It was good to see Jim again. I've got several of his stuff saved in my to watch list. But a lot of times I don't pick it because either it's a little longer than I want to get into or it's a topic I don't really feel like tackling at the moment. Anyway, this was a chance to get both of these guys in one video and do it in less than 5 minutes. So I feel good. Got it under my belt. That was fun. Good to laugh. So I'm going to wrap this up for now and see you guys later. Bye.